Hello. Well, I'm glad I decided to shut off the previous recording instead of just leaving the game running and the recording running, because that food situation took a little bit longer than I thought. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna put the rice in the rice cooker. I'll make a quesadilla, while the rice cooks. So I'll just have a snack. No big deal. But that turned into a situation because when I went downstairs, my cat was there and I was like, okay, I'll brush you today. Right now. Just, it'll be real quick, right? No big deal. But then that turned into a situation because I had to move this and that, doesn't matter. And then I was like, okay, I gotta put the rice in the thing and then I gotta make a quesadilla, blah, blah, blah. And eventually we get to that point and I'm like, okay, well, it would have been nice to put the quesadilla in the thing while I was brushing her. So then by the time I was done brushing her, it wasn't working out. Whatever. Eventually, the rice was in the rice cooker. The quesadilla is in the air fryer oven, whatever thingy, doing its thing. And I'm like, okay, I got some time. I'll just do some crochet stuff. Spoilers, I never finished my story from before. I got into crochet stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then the oven thingy, toaster, air fryer, it beeped. And I was like, okay, cool. I want to put it for another round. This is fine. But then, a few minutes later, it starts sizzling. And I was like, wait, what the heck? And then I started noticing smoke. And I was like, wait, what the heck? And so, ADHD wise, I'm very good in emergencies. So I assessed the situation and I was like, I gotta turn on the air vent. I'm probably gonna have to open the balcony door, and I don't like it when our cat runs around when the door is open, so I'm gonna have to put her in the room. So I ushered her to the upstairs and locked her into my roommate's room, and then took care of the situation, right? And so it turned out that the tortilla that I use, I cut up some cheese and I put it in there, but the tortilla ballooned up a little bit, and so when it ballooned up, the cheese made it out of the tortilla, it dripped out of it, because I organized that cheese so there would be no drippage. I didn't expect the tortilla to blow up like that, and so the cheese dripped on the plate on the bottom, and then it started sizzling, and then it started sizzling all sorts of the other stuff, and I was like, what is all this other stuff? And I was like, oh yeah, wait, that's the oil and juice stuff that came off of the veggie patty stuff that I cooked last night, because I decided to make my roommate some breakfast sandwiches to freeze at 2 in the morning. So I didn't clean this and I was like, oh my goodness. And so, this is a quintessential kind of ADHD vibe here we got going on. So I took the hot plate out. That was still smoking, but I determined it wasn't smoking enough, so I quickly took it out and put it under the vent fan of the stove, and eventually I could just put it on the stove because it wasn't smoking so severely. And then the air fryer was done being smoky, and so I just put it there. Oh, it's a hot thing. Quesadilla turned out fine though. It was good. What's great? As much as I've been a bit fussy about this whole vegetable situation, not being able to have vegetables, I've been able to eat cheese. And so I've been trying to think positively, and it's I just traded vegetables for cheese. Hell yeah. Because before I got my gallbladder out, I was like, I'm hella lactose intolerant. I can't have cheese at all. Or else my stomach starts hurting, I get a bad migraine, I'm farting a lot, I got diarrhea, and it's just now, bruh, I eat cheese and it's just fine. I get nothing, there's no symptoms at all. If I have vegetables, I get all those things. And I'm just the switch up, you know what I'm saying? Dang. So anyway, the quesadilla is great. By the time I finished all that stuff, though, the rice was done. So now I have a bowl of rice and like some food with me. So we're good to go for a while. I think my roommate's coming back though soon, like from the store. Wait, oh, hold up. He messaged me. No. Yeah, he messaged me while I was dealing with like the smoke situation. And hold up, we multitasking now. And here I said, oh yeah, my ADHD is under control now, blah, blah, blah. He messaged me, he was gonna be at the store and he asked if I wanted stuff and I was like, oh, I missed the message because I was dealing with stuff. And then I messaged him and then he just messaged me back. Okay, I sent him frantic messages to clarify some stuff and then an upside down smiley face with some fire. I'm sure this is fine. Anyway, so yeah, the quesadilla was good and I have rice. That was it. That was my story. I remember you. Okay, so if I do this and then I do, maybe we'll do this. Wait, I should like hear like more like for us. Like Cynthia might die soon. Hell yeah, Cynthia. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, I thought I had calmed down, but the whole emergency situation got me all riled up and frantic. Not frantic, but like scattered. Here, I will just leave this. I usually try to mute my phone and all that stuff, but if my roommate is out and about, I'll leave it on. Yeah, so last night I just decided to like meal prep a bunch of stuff. I've been on a meal prep kick for a while. I've been trying to really get into it. And okay, I'll do this and then and it's been going well, but I think like I'll meal prep stuff for my roommate and then I'll make different stuff for myself because like we have different tastes in things and I also am still trying to figure out what I can eat. Yeah, so it's not horrible, but it's like is a little bit more time consuming to make like different meals for like different people, you know? I think in the past, like I might have just like made all the same thing and then just ate the same things that he would eat, but I was like, I don't want to eat those things. And so now you might be asking like, well, why am I cooking food for my roommate? Well, I'm a better cook and you know, sometimes you just want to like do an activity, but you don't really care about the end result, and then so you give it to someone else. Okay, that's an awful, it's not awful, but that's quite a unique way to describe gift giving. But you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not cool to be on the receiving end of that when you're just like, you just want to pass off this garbage to me. That's not nice. But you know, sometimes it does feel like that. or I feel like it might feel like that, but you know, it just happens that I'm a pretty decent cook, and so when I'm just like, oh, I don't like the way this tastes, and my roommate's just like, I'll eat it, and they'd be like, wow, this tastes amazing, and I'll be like, I guess, and then we'll just be on our way, you know what I mean? So it works out like that. Like if it's something burnt, I'm not gonna eat that, but then at the same time, it's like, burnt seems to be a subjective adjective. And there are some things that I won't eat because I think they're too burnt, but then my room would be like, wow, this tastes really good. I'm like, okay, I'm glad you enjoy it. Whoa, there's so many of these guys now. Whoa. Anyway, let's see if this meal tastes okay. I really like this stuff. So the breakfast sandwiches that I made, they're the vegan ones, the plant-based ones. I don't know if they're vegan, but they're plant-based. Beyond Burger or Boca Burger, one of those, the green one. I can't eat those anymore. Like, I used to eat them with my roommate. Like, we would just make burgers like that. But after my surgery, like, I had one and I just felt so sick. And so we've had these kind of burger patties in the fridge or in the freezer for a while. And so I wanted to use them up. I made these like super cute breakfast sandwiches. I want a breakfast sandwich. I just gotta figure out like what type of breakfast sandwiches I want to eat. Because I don't like English muffin, and I'm not super sure if I want like to freeze white bread or wheat bread. Can you freeze croissants? In other news, bro, OCD, like exposure therapy, whatever stuff, is so frustrating. Literally frustrating. And like, what's more frustrating is I can't do the things that I usually would do to not feel frustrated. Like, the whole point is for me to feel frustrated. Literally just to feel it. And like, not get out of it. And like, cope. I'm supposed to just sit there and like, feel like shit. And I'm just like, am I doing this right? I'm just feeling bad. And so I think I'm doing this right, but man, I don't like this. And so, you know, after I get out of that, I'm just like, I gotta trust the process, bruh. I gotta trust that feeling bad in the short term right now is gonna make me feel better in the long term. Which is like the opposite of OCD stuff, which is, you know, because usually with OCD, it would be like, oh, I'm gonna do this thing so I don't feel bad in the short term. But it's gonna cause problems in the long term. Like, you do things to alleviate feeling bad. And it's a short-term alleviation, but then it causes more problems in the long run. And so this is the opposite. I'm just actively doing the opposite of what my OCD tells me. So I just feel bad and hope that this is... Man, they keep dividing. Oh, they're like snake golem guys. New Fantastic Four movies coming out. Let's do this ominous, you guys. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's do it here. Oh, shit. What are ship? Dude, I love ships. Okay. Whoa! Henry set sail, you take the helm, this is your ship now. With all of those scholars, like, hanging out in the thing, like this, they said that this was a ship, right? Holy shit. Wow. I'll give you a guide to the ship. Use that ladder when you want to disembark. You want to come back aboard, stand directly below the ship. Press the confirm button. Press the confirm button to read red line the engines so that the ship can clear small mountains when you fly at them. What does that mean? Heave to a halt by pressing the cancel button when you overland. When overland, you can steer from the helm. Are we clear? Okay. This is a vending corner where you can exchange skill for items and you should find some power weapons in there to look later. Like a vending machine. Which BG Dubs, my apartment building, sent an email saying that they're adding a vending machine to the building, and I'm like, hell yeah. My roommate was actually just talking about that like a few days ago. He was like, man, I wish we had a vending machine here, and I was like, why? He's like, oh, I just want a drink, but we gotta walk all the way to the store, like sometimes they're closed and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty cool. And then 2 days later, we'll get you a vending machine. I also use my magic so that Fat Chocobo can be summoned to the cubby behind me. Come on up. Okay. I can take all the things from the Fat Chocobo and sell it. Because I don't need stuff, right? But I need money. Now you'll excuse me, I must go to do it. That's right, I tried to handle what lies ahead. What matters now is that you obtain a Fang of Earth. Rest in the cave of Shadows north of Amur. Once you have it, return to Doga's manor. There's something we still need to give you. Now it's up to you. We'll meet again, Doga's. I'm sure. Okay. This is nice. This is nice. What's in here? Should I get this? Yeah, y'all know I'm a stickler for staying true to the stuff, you know what I'm saying? To the jobs. I go sell these. This just looks like gear I'm never gonna use. Oh. Yeah, I could probably sell all this stuff, right? I don't want to deal with it, honestly. Alright, where are we going? No, I'm just gonna leave my little ship there. Okay. Boost. Oh, so this is like a jump. I see. Okay, like this. Yeah, we did it. Yeah. Oh wait. B, disembark. Down the stairs. Wait. Hang on. Let me rest again so that Majin Buu has magic for that quake. I want to see what that is. I'm eating some like barbecue thingy I got from the store the other day. It definitely doesn't taste as good as leftovers. You know, like it just tastes oily and fatty. Is oil and fat the same thing? Like I think this is all just fat. I don't know that. Never mind. Wait. The separation. Okay. Just save for real. Okay, what is this place? Follow the Lord? Oh, sure. This is a dark night. You visit a village of Fallowberg, where those who seek to master the arts of Dark Blade come to train. Yeah, interesting. Oh, hello. Oh, that's so cute. It's a dark night. Running the inn. What can kind of doing with this? Hello. A dark blade can only be wielded by one who has overcome the fear within their soul. The Dark Knights are the only ones who can... That's what I'm trying to do with my OCD treatment situation. Overcome the fear, you know what I'm saying? Oh, wow. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned earlier, I don't do math when the sun is up. That sounds so like teenager, cool, emo, goth, something, some angsty, like I'm a vampire or something. Oh shit. Ah. Level 3. Do we have... Does Cynthia have space? Oh yeah, she got space for that. Trunks has 2. I get 2. So they both can learn it. I guess we really need to escape somewhere. Thanks. Yeah, I just I have always wished to see the legendary blade known as Masumune, but no one knows where. That sounds familiar. I think it's in 14. Long before our time, there was a class of warrior trained to use any weapon, including blades holy and accursed. They called themselves ninja. The Legend Blade of Darkblade can defeat monsters in the cave. You should give up now. Some monsters will divide and multiply if you attack them with conventional weapons. Best to take a Darkblade with you. That's why they've been doing that. Only the proficient with Darkblades have a chance of surviving the Cave of Shadows. Many have gone north of Armor to train. None have returned. Oh, I think there's a thing here. Yeah. Oh, hello. I seek one who is worthy of the Kikuichi Monji. Will you be the ones who come out victorious? Hang on. Noted. Oh shit. I don't know if this is the right way to go, but oh my gosh. Why is he attack Trunks like so much? Well, fuck, like, he eats your money blades. No, I actually didn't want it. I'm good to see if you're such a darker than your strength. Do I hack it? I mean, I can't use it. Somebody's gotta turn into a Dark Knight. Oh, wait. Oh. I think it's gonna have to be Reptar because they said using conventional weapons will make the thing multiply. Dang it. Sorry, Reptar. Ooh. Push that down there. Alright, Reptar. We're gonna have to switch you up. With my level 35 party, I could take it down pretty quickly. Wait, what level are mine? Oh, mine are like barely 30. Maybe that's why I'm not doing it. It's not just like I'm not one-shotting stuff, you know what I'm saying? This person, the people in the guide had level 35? How do you actually actively fight stuff to level up? Yikes. Well, I want my blue and you guys are purple. Okay, let's save. And we gotta deal with this situation. Thorian hammer. What's this? Yeah, so I made the a Woobles thingy, and it took me a whole week. I was so frustrated. Yeah. And a week might not sound that bad, but like to me, it was just painful. It took so much focus to be able to like make this thing. But I got it done, and I was like, man, I'm really growing up. It was like a week of feeling like about working on this thing. And yeah, definitely when I got to the part where I was just sewing Harry's scarf, and so it was just like this line basically, you know, a scarf is just a line. It was so boring. I was so tired. Like, oh, Blade Blitz, what is this? I don't remember if I finished telling a story about the YouTuber video that I saw that got me into this, but like, oh, Cynthia hit with the regular thingy, and then it divided. Yeah, okay, I get it now. Interesting. So, yeah. God dang it. No, wait. Shit, yeah. Wait, I have to focus now. Now that everyone was dying. Man, you're strong. Um, bring up Cynthia. Okay, never mind. Trunks won't cure. Holy crap. Wait. That was it? That's it? That's it for this place? There's something else? We're just here for loot. Oh my goodness. So anyway, yeah, there was this YouTuber who talks a lot about like ADHD and other neurodiversity stuff. And they're like, yeah, if you have ADHD and you want to like get into crochet, like don't do granny squares, just make a plushie. Because granny squares is just the same thing over and over, and then you gotta make more of them. And it's gonna be boring. You're gonna finish one and then you're not gonna want to do this ever again, and then you don't end up making enough granny squares to make like a blanket or whatever you're trying to make. And but with like a plushie, there's something new to do, like basically every other round, and then at the end you get a plushie and it's like it makes you feel good, and then it's can keep you motivated. And I was like, that's very insightful. That's a good way to put things into perspective of like why I've never really gotten into crocheting, blah, blah, blah. And so going off of that one, then it turned into me looking at other stuff, and then I was like, oh man, mini crochet, micro crochet stuff is pretty cool. And then that led me to looking at micro crochet like hooks and stuff, and then that turned into a whole thing. And then I got the Woobles kit, and then I finished the Woobles thing. It took a week. Wait, I got the thing though. Anyway, okay, so we got the thing. And then I tried making some micro crochet stuff, and I was like, this is hard. I finished one crochet project, and now I'm jumping into this next one, and it's like small, and I'm barely hanging on to what I've learned from the first one. It was a whole thing. But you know, overall, it worked out, so that was nice. Like getting one project done, and I'm slowly but surely working on this next one. It's a tiny little like bunny plushie something, but micro version. Yeah, hopefully it goes well. Oh yeah, I remember this. I saw this and I was like, why would they do it like that? What is this? What? The artillery is... Oh, the ship. The ship is doing that. Okay. I was like, excuse me? I get what you're trying to do, but like realistically, the mountains wouldn't form like this, right? I can feel my OCD right now wanting me to like go back to my previous stories and give even more details, and I'm just like, it's so not necessary to give all those details, dude. Like, I already finished telling the story. Ah, dang. Next one. And so like what I'm experiencing right now is like feeling bad because I didn't finish telling my story the way that I need to tell the story. And I'm like, no one, I don't have to tell the story like that. Like, the key points were made. But there's a discomfort happening. But really, it's not as bad as like the exposure therapy bad feelings I get when there's like other topics that are triggering as fuck. Oh my god. I was like crying every day. And then I'll tell my therapist about that, and she'll be like, you're doing a lot of really good work. You're working on this, putting so much effort into your treatment plan. Like, it's really good. And I was like, okay, I'll just keep crying every day. Okay. Hello. I came here from a Falga board to further my training. Be careful of the monsters in this cave, they multiply when attacked with normal swords. Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad I've got these guides on this side, because I definitely was not paying attention to know that I needed to go over here. I was just doing whatever. I like that on my ship I can heal whenever. I just gotta go back to the ship. See, if I was super serious about this, I would just like grind levels. Like, I would train at the beginning here, but I just don't like playing like that. Hella living close to the edge here, you guys. Can I do one of these big ones? Yeah, this. Wow. If I was like really trying to grind, I guess like use regular weapons and just have the enemies continuously multiply and get levels like that. I don't want to do that. That sounds so tedious. Let me use these. And yeah, we have these things. Damn it. What? I gotta put the rice away. Damn it. Thanks. How deep is this tunnel? There's all sorts of stuff to do. Dang. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff. Although I had mastered the dark blade, I was wrong, but perhaps it was fate that brought us together. Here, take the sword. Cool, that sounds like a familiar name. I got two of them. Okay, there's a bit to do here, so I'm gonna put the rice away and then I'll be back. I can mute the microphone. How do I do that? Oh, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be like quiet, and then when I come back, it's gonna be alright, bye. Hello, I'm back. I'm going through my OC exposure therapy right now, so I just feel bad. And I'm supposed to just feel bad. I guess I'll use these elixirs. Because I need more magic output from Majin Buu and Trunks, really. That's nice. Yeah, Trunks' defense is really low. Oh, Trunks doesn't have a protect ring. Where do I get protect rings? Temple of Time or Entrance Maze. Wait, am I? We already did the Entrance Maze, right? Didn't we just do that? Oh, I know, we did the Ancient Ruins. Like, it would be nice to get another thing. Oh, wait. They're saying Ancient Maze, but is this just the ancient? Entrance Maze. Okay. I think it's... Ooh, spoilers. Ooh, hella spoilers. It's pretty far down. Okay, so literally, I haven't missed it. I just like... So I haven't gotten it yet. I haven't gotten far enough either to be able to get it. Okay, that's fine. I just gotta keep Trunks up somehow. literally nothing. I go to this one. I still have more of these. Exposure therapy is hard. Okay, next section. Hanyo, not Daniel, but Hanyo. So I've made it through the exposure response prevention situation part of the treatment thingy, of this current thingy. And so I'm like, yay, go me. But now I'm just tired, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's hard to describe exactly what the work was, because it was all like mental. But man, that was hard. Struggle. Big struggle. It's like part of me wanted to like articulate what I was like thinking about, what I was going through, just because, you know, I'm like recording this thing and I talk about everything. But that's literally the opposite of what I need to do. Because my problem is that to put it in simple terms, I over reassure myself. And that's what ends up becoming my own version of OCD rituals. Like, if I feel bad, instead of just feeling bad, I will talk my way out of it. There's this one section of like my workbook that talks about learning CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy kind of techniques and stuff. And typically it's good to do those things, to learn those things. However, it like cautions you to not use those things as reassurance tools. Like, your mind obsesses over those therapy techniques and then basically turns on you. And I think likely what happened for me is that when I was younger, like in my mid-20s, and going through a lot of mental health struggles, I learned those techniques and then it escalated to me overusing those techniques. And then it made everything kind of... I started feeling better on the outside. It would look like it, but actually I was making things a lot harder for myself in the long run. And so I'm trying to peel back on those things, you know what I'm saying? And so the act of trying to articulate everything that I was thinking and going through in the moment as it was happening, that would in turn be the opposite of my treatment stuff. So I had to like stop myself from talking about the stuff that I was going through, and I was like, yeah, but what do I do then? It's like, you're supposed to just feel these things. It's like, yeah, but it's so boring to just feel things. It's like, well, that's just what we're supposed to do, to let it move past you. And it's like, I'm not a spiritual person. And well, emotions aren't just spiritual things, bro. And then I was like, I'm not supposed to be talking to myself right now. I am literally doing the thing where I distract myself from feeling the things because I'm trying to be logical about it. You know what I'm saying? It was rough. Okay. I haven't played 14 in a while. Maybe I'll pop on over there to see what's new and stuff. Like I said, I've been pretty antisocial. Introverted. Antisocial. I don't think I can ever really get away from being an introvert. But being antisocial is, I would say, like, more of a conscious choice these days. So I'm just tired and really trying to focus on my own recovery and stuff. It's like, I get so tired of feeling all these like negative emotions that I'm supposed to feel and like work through, whatever, right? And so I just don't have energy to like give to other people. And so I don't want to put myself or anyone else in a situation where it's like, oh yeah, let's hang out, and then I don't actually act like I want to hang out. It's like, can we hang out for like 2 minutes and then I like be on my way? Speaking of garbage people, oh my god, a few months ago, I decided to try to socialize again. Like, wait. Did I tell a story already? I don't remember. Well, I'm telling it again. When I was like in my younger 20s, I did online dating, and I was just like, yeah, I'll see what's up. It was like pretty new, and so most people were like, oh, that's weird. But I really liked it. I liked talking to people online. I liked learning about new music and like shows and like whatever, and like meeting up with people and getting food and stuff, whatever. Like, I thought it was fun. But I was also, you know, when I look back now, I was also very like naive in some ways. Like, in that I didn't really realize people were flirting with me, or I wouldn't realize. I would have a hard time understanding what people really wanted unless they were like very clear about it. And I never necessarily got in trouble or anything, but I'm pretty sure people like got frustrated with me without telling me. Or things just like simmer down and I'd be like, oh, whatever. And I wouldn't realize because of my autism stuff, you know, like I don't pick up on social cues and stuff. And so I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people who would like try to do those, like, what are they called? Conversational bids. They'd give certain conversational bids, and probably like romantic bids or something, and I'd just be like, yeah, I want to go eat pizza, or like, let's go get burgers, blah blah blah. Like, and so people would be there for like the dating part, and I was there for like just the hanging out part. And so, you know, when people say, yeah, let's be friends first, let's hang out and be friends and see where it goes, I take it literally, you know. It's like, yeah, okay, I want to make friends. And then I would go hang out with friends, and then all of a sudden, you know, a while later, I'm just like, wait, what happened to all my friends? Not realizing it was because actually they wanted to like probably date, and I didn't know that. I thought they literally just wanted to be friends because I thought that's what they said. So I'd get confused all the time, you know what I'm saying? Okay, wait, where do I go? Anyway, so back in the day, I like did that, and so recently I was working on my OCD stuff, and I was like, yeah, I guess like I should figure out certain scenarios to like do exposure therapy in, you know, like a lot of the things that stress me out are socializing situations. And so I guess I gotta go talk to people again, right? And so I was like, there was that time period where, whoa, Majin Buu's got like 1,000 hit points now. Oh, that's nice. So I decided to download some like dating apps to like talk to people, knowing that the scene has changed, right? Like I've seen so many people complain about the dating apps and the dating scene and stuff, and I'm just like, okay, so it's different in that most people are here and they like they very specifically wait, I'm getting distracted. Gotta be careful here. They specifically use dating apps to like meet people instead of just meeting in person. So it's like the complete opposite of like how I first used dating apps when I was younger. And so I was like, okay, I'll just try to be very clear about my intentions. Like, hello, I'm just here to like meet people. And like every time I would ask like, what are you looking for? I would choose like friendship, like are you here for casual or like serious, blah, blah, blah. I'd be like, casual friendships. Like I just want to meet people. And even in like my little bio blurbs, okay, I think I'm near the end, so I don't think I'll use the elixir. We'll just try to see if we can deal with this stuff. Hopefully we can just deal with this stuff. Because I was gonna use the elixir on Trunks. Oh shit, we here. Okay, should I go grab that thing too? Oh my goodness. Is there gonna be like a big boss down here? Follow heal up and quick save before interacting with a thingy. Oh man, okay, never mind, I should use an elixir. Wait. Okay, so I talked about the vending machine recently, right? I asked my roommate to take a picture of it because he was gonna like go look at it, and yeah, they were gonna put some vending machine in it. It has the name like natural in it, and so I thought that it's gonna have like the nice healthy snacks and whatever. But then I googled it and saw that in other places they'll put healthy snacks, but then you can like write down what you want and stuff, and then they'll switch it up. And then some other vending machines, even though it says like natural healthy foods, they have like soda, like Coke and Dr. Pepper and like Cheetos and M&Ms and stuff. And so I told my roommate, yeah, they got a machine, and if it's all just healthy stuff, then there's a whiteboard that you can just write what you want. He goes out there and takes a picture of it, and they straight up already have like Coke, Dr. Pepper, Sprite, Pepsi, Monster drinks. Okay, they got some coffee and orange juice and like, oh, there's a sandwich in there. Okay. Oh, they got the tuna snacks. Oh, they got, oh, my favorite ramen too. They got Oreos. Oh my goodness, they got all the stuff. Let's see, are the prices good? Like, let's see. Are the prices decent? Was I talking about something? Let's do cure here. Okay, yeah, we are gonna have to use the elixirs because we're gonna have a big fight soon. Oh yeah, so the dating apps, right? So I downloaded them and I knew it would be it would be different, and people were complaining about it all the time, and blah 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 blah. Wait, I'm multitasking. Yeah, my roommate just told me how much this thing was. This stuff. Okay, Trunks, come back. Blizzard. Wait, what happened to all my high potions? Okay, next time Majin Buu needs a heal, we're gonna use an elixir. Because Majin Buu needs magic. Oh, dang it. What is that one? Genji armor, do I need that? Do I care? I don't really want to go back, honestly. How much does this sell for? I'm just gonna sell it. Wait, does... Shit, it is nice. Okay, I will go grab it. So yeah, in these dating apps that I downloaded, I was like trying to be very, very clear that I was not looking for anything romantic, right? I was trying to be very direct. That I was just there to like learn how to talk to people and like maybe meet some people in the area, whatever. You know, I thought I was straightforward. Turns out people don't really read. And that was annoying. I tried to like expect it and keep my cool though, but man. Hold up. Elixir. Majin Buu. There was this one person that I decided to like talk to. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Because they, wait, okay, I don't need to heal, but I also don't want to attack them because, with the regular thing, because, you know, they'll multiply. So Cynthia, I guess we'll just do that. So yeah, I was talking to this one person and I was like, I guess this person seems normal. And they're also like, vulnerable darkness. They had this job that I was interested in hearing more about. And so I messaged and I was just like, hey, I'm just messaging you because I saw that you're, you know, this thing and I want to know more about it. This person ended up trauma dumping on me like within 15-20 minutes and I was just like, is it me? Or is it like, what the fuck? I'm just asking you about your job, bro. What the fuck? He went on to tell me all about like how his past relationship taught him a lot about how he wasn't good at blah 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 and like how he's really working on blah blah and blah blah, and I was like, okay, good, that's good. And yeah, I kind of blocked a lot of it out of my mind, and so that's a good, but also I don't remember the particulars as much, but I remember, I guess, the ick. Ooh, Cynthia is at 10:44. Oh, maybe I'll have like some stuff. Oh, can I use some of this stuff? Tranquilizer. Like the next, no, not even the next day, like that night, because like I'm nocturnal, right? And so I downloaded it and then I ended up talking to someone like at night or something. And there's like, oh, it's so late. It was so nice talking to you. I was like, I mean, I guess. And then there's like, hey, you wanna like switch over to like the phone? Like, it would be easier for me. And they gave me their number, and I was just like, no, I'd rather just stick to the app for now. I don't want to give no more my number. And then he was just like, oh, ha ha ha, so awkward, ha ha ha. And I was like, what the fuck? You're okay, if you're feeling awkward, then go away. Like, I don't give a shit. Oh, so boring. Wait, do I go down this one? Oh, I have to go all the way around. Like, they're just gonna block me, right? Yeah, okay. So, oh, yeah, it was kind of, it's like, I didn't like it, and I could tell that it was really triggering my avoidant attachment issues. Like, I was getting, not defensive as if I felt attacked, I just was feeling like, ugh, you know? So I decided to use this, oh man, was I trying to cure them? Let's just do this. Okay, let's do this. So the next day, he messages. Oh shit, Reptar's at 10:56 now. He messages again, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, whatever. And I like try to steer the conversation back to like career stuff. And like, he was answering here and there, but I was gonna say it. Like, honestly, the way that he was talking really just like such a pussy, you know? It really fucking bothered me. This guy comes over here and just starts trauma dumping on to me. And then when I'm trying to just have a regular civil conversation, he wants to come over here and act like I'm his mom and for me to take care of his emotional bullshit. The fuck? Dude, I just want to know what it's like working at the office. Like, I don't need to know your personal history. Like, the fuck, dude? Like, go take care of your shit. So yeah, that was the... And then at some point, I tried to like excuse myself out of the conversation, right? At this point, we had been talking for, it was like here and there, and I was just like, why am I giving this person this much time? And I was just like, well, I'm trying to learn how to socialize better. I was like, I don't know if this is the right way to socialize, bro. And I was like, yeah, maybe I should learn how to like, you know, not let people talk to me like this and like whatever. So I was like, okay, I don't want to talk to this person anymore, so I need to learn how to just say I'm not interested in talking to you. And so my roommate happened to need to buy shoes, and my roommate is horrible at taking care of like mundane things like shopping for shoes. And so I happened to be near the mall, and I was like, hey roommate, like let's go buy some shoes for you. And he was like, oh shoot, yeah, I totally need to buy shoes. And I was like, yeah, I know, I remember you told me. Let's go take care of that. And so I was like, great, I got plans, I got things to do. So I told the dude, all right, well, I gotta head out. I'm gonna help my roommate buy shoes. See ya. And then motherfucker comes back, and it's just like, oh, is that gonna like take all evening or all night? Implying that, you know, I would have time to continue talking to him. The fuck is this shit? Literally, dude, I'm not your mom. I'm not your therapist. The fuck? So I better understood the complaints that people have about online dating. I was like, was it this bad when I was like talking to people years ago? Was it? Was it? Man, I gotta get Cynthia something to do because like I don't want the things to duplicate, you know? Yeah, just use a Libra on you. So yeah, eventually he like said some other shit like either the same night, and I got fed up. I was like, fuck this bullshit. And I was like, this is not where it's at. I'm done with this one. I'm done with trying to like figure out this. Literally the whole thing is that I don't need to figure this out. I don't need to talk to this person. This is bullshit. And I'm now going to use this situation as a way for me to learn how to say no, and I'm not interested. And honestly, I think a lot of people would just block or just like unmatch or like whatever the vocabulary is. And I was just like, well, I don't like it when people just ghost each other. I think that's like not very considerate of humans in general. So I always like to like say something at least. And so I just said, hey, I'm not interested in, like, it seems like you're looking for a deeper connection than what I'm able to provide. And so I'm not interested in continuing this conversation. I just wanted to let you know before I unmatch, and then all of a sudden you can't see this conversation anymore. So like I tried to be very clear about how I thought we weren't a good fit, and to like just talk. Jesus Christ, just talk. And he fucking responds like, okay, question mark, question mark, question mark. That's weird. Or like it was so passive aggressive and like cringy and like needy and clingy and like all the things I hate. It triggers my avoidant situation so much. I was like, fucking disgusting, dude. Who was it that broke the seal and released me from my slumber? Something attacked the party. Yeah, it was so gross. And I just, ugh. Wait, should I use Blade Blitz or should I do regular attack? We'll see how much that does. I also can't really do anything here. I'll do Protect. Can I do everyone? I'll just Protect Trunks. Get the big guns out. Oh wait, I should also do the Libra on this one. Wait, it's a wind shard. Why is it doing earthquake? Okay, Reptar did that. Okay, I want to see what Blade Blitz does then. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's heal up. Can you also help Q, please? Okay, Blade Blitz did not do that much. Blizzaga. Can you maybe, should we do more? Oh yeah, let's just do a little bit more. Dang it. Legit. Wait, is someone gonna... Yeah, I'll just do this. See, I don't remember what else happened. I think shortly after that I just deleted those apps because I was like, this, ugh. Like, I don't think it's right to like go in there and pretend like you want to date people and you're not interested. Like, I intentionally tried to be very clear that I was not interested in that stuff, that I was only there to try to talk to people. Like, I didn't want to make it seem like I didn't want to what's her face, like string people along, you know. So I thought I was very clear about it, but some people just like maybe I should use an elixir on Cynthia. How many is to see what the situation is? See what the situation is. And I can use an elixir on Cynthia right now. Nope. No weakness. What was your health, bruh? What was your health situation? I wanted to know that. Okay. The situation is not looking good. Okay. I will always try again. Ugh. That was rough. I didn't have any big heals, that's why. Because I used most of it during the cave. Can I like buy more elixirs, you know? Okay, Cynthia, let's just use like all this stuff for now. Like, we're gonna max it out. Okay, it also won't tell me any useful information with the Libra thing. So we'll just, yeah. I think the Blade Blitz didn't do that much, so we'll just do regular attack. And then for this, yeah, Cynthia, you're gonna do protect on Trunks, and then everyone else can do their own thingy. How about I'll save this cure just in case Cynthia goes down. Yeah, shortly after that is when I went on the cruise and I socialized with other people like in real life, and it was just like whatever. And so that was a lot better. Which I don't think I've actually talked about like what I went through on the cruise, huh? Yeah, because shortly after that I got sick, and well, I got sick on it, and then I mean, yeah, lots to talk about, lots of things going on. Cure. Okay, maybe we'll do. Maybe I'll do you know what? I'm not gonna waste the time. Let's get the elixir now. We'll do this. And Trunks, you can do the big cure. Hopefully nobody dies to this. Dang it. Dang, bruh. Did I give Reptar all that gear that I went back and collected? Wow. Okay, actually, Majin Buu, can you help out here? Dang it. Bruh. Okay. Well, Reptar Trunks aren't gonna get the experience now, but that's fine. It's fine. Anyway, so yeah, I'm totally understanding more like the things that other women talk about with regards to like the ick of online dating. I never really understood it because I don't really peruse that in like section of society, you know what I'm saying? But like I get it now. Just like how I actively had to study like makeup, like I don't wear makeup, but I actively studied it so I could try to understand what people were talking about, and like eventually I get it, right? Come on, let's go back to the man Dogen. Oh, you're waiting for us. Yeah, so that's been a thing. Trying to just understand humanity and like realize, why are people so bleh about this? Oh, actually I get it now. Okay, hold up. I don't think I can revive in here, but let's just revive whoever's alive and then or heal up, and then we'll go. Where's I supposed to go? This boss is ridiculously weak and counts only with 2 attacks, physical hits and quake. Trust me, you don't need trust for this battle. Simply spam your best attacks and the battle will be over within a few turns. It was a little difficult for me. After running, exit the location, maybe find your way out, reusing an item spot. Okay, we're oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go through this whole situation. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna. I don't wanna. Wait, I don't want us to be dead as I travel. So we're just gonna have to use some Phoenix Downs and then we'll get the party situated like this. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, the shop. I can buy stuff at the shop. Okay, wait. I'll feel better if I can re-up on a bunch of stuff like this, like this. Yeah, give me some more Phoenix Downs, bruh. Okay, this other stuff I don't care about as much. I'm just gonna give me some more. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good to go. I think I'll end it here because probably as soon as I meet Doga again, it's gonna send me off to do a bunch of stuff. Let's save. Yeah. Anyway, man, that was a long one. This was almost a 2-minute video. 2-hour video. Quick save here. So, yeah. So yeah, lots of stuff happening. I've been going through being tired and emotional and consciously emotional and just all the things, and like staying away from people because I actively did my exposure therapy trying to talk to people and realize, wow, yeah, actually I'm not ready for this yet. I'll deal with the smaller things first, and dealing with like the annoyance of people, and there's just all these things, and so I've been tired. But I think after this summer, after a summer of very difficult work on my mental health and like my social health and whatever, I'm hoping I'll have done such a significant amount of self-care that then I can finish my degree and like move on, you know? Not that it will just be done. Like I know mental health stuff is kind of a constant thing. But man, I'm not looking forward to this summer. It's gonna be hot, it's bright. I got so much therapy stuff I gotta do. All the things. But anyway, that's where I'm at. It's still very sunny, so I might end up coming back to play this after I take care of other random things like folding laundry and like blah blah blah. And then, because I gotta fill the time before it gets dark so I can actually do things I want to do, like study. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't study when it's bright because I just get fussy, and I don't want to get fussy at math. I don't want that attachment to math. Math is cool, you know? Literally, I gotta do math when it's cool, a cool temperature. So we're in a good place. Anyway, okay, goodbye.